Welcome to another Deep Analysis vlog. The Arctic is melting faster than scientists predicted, but beneath the ice, something far more dangerous is emerging. This isn't about polar bears or rising seas. This is about power, oil, trade routes, military dominance. While the world is distracted elsewhere, a silent Cold War is forming at the top of the planet. And here's the unsettling question no one is asking loudly enough. Is America already losing it? For centuries, the Arctic was nature's fortress, frozen, unreachable, and strategically irrelevant. But climate change has unlocked it. As ice retreats, the Arctic reveals staggering rewards. Nearly 1/3 of the world's undiscovered natural gas, massive oil reserves, and shipping routes that could rewrite global trade. A cargo ship sailing from Asia to Europe through the Arctic can save up to 2 weeks compared to traditional routes. That's billions of dollars. And whoever controls those routes controls the future of global commerce. This isn't environmental change anymore. It's geopolitical transformation. The United States is technically an Arctic nation, thanks to Alaska. But here's the uncomfortable truth. America treated the Arctic as an afterthought for decades. The U.S. has only a handful of icebreakers, few permanent Arctic bases, and limited year-round military readiness in extreme cold. While Washington focused on the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and the Pacific, the Arctic quietly slipped through the cracks. Now, America is trying to re-enter a race that never stopped. It just moved north. Russia made a very different choice. Nearly half of the Arctic coastline belongs to Moscow, and Russia treats the region as strategic gold. Russia operates over 40 icebreakers, many nuclear-powered. It has reopened Soviet-era Arctic bases, deployed missile systems, radar networks, and air defenses. The Northern Sea Route is no longer just a shipping lane. It's a militarized corridor under Russian control. With Western sanctions tightening elsewhere, Arctic energy has become Russia's economic lifeline. For Moscow, the Arctic isn't optional. It's survival. China doesn't even border the Arctic, yet Beijing now calls itself a near-Arctic state. No warships, no flags planted in ice. Instead, China uses something more subtle: money. Chinese companies invest in Arctic ports, energy projects, research stations, and undersea cables. Beijing calls it the Polar Silk Road. By the time the world wakes up, China won't need military force. It will already own the infrastructure. NATO is finally paying attention. Finland and Sweden's alignment strengthens Arctic defense. Joint exercises are increasing. But Arctic warfare isn't normal warfare. Extreme cold destroys equipment. Distances are massive. Supply lines are fragile. Russia trains for these conditions every year. NATO is still learning, and in geopolitics, adaptation speed matters as much as strength. So, is America losing? Not decisively, but it is behind. The Arctic Cold War isn't about battles, it's about presence, infrastructure,
Normalization. Whoever arrives first stays longest. And right now, Russia and China are already building the future, while America is still debating priorities. The Arctic is no longer frozen in time. It is opening fast. What happens there will shape trade, energy, and global power for generations. And the most dangerous conflicts are the ones unfolding quietly. So the next time you hear about melting ice, ask yourself, who's moving in while no one is watching?